Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to assign the homework through ClassIn and also check it. Okay, so let's get into it. First let's go on to your classes. It could be GK, G1, G0 and G2, and I'm going to be using this G1 as an example. Okay, so once you're done with your class, I will say right after, you can go to task, this button right here, task, and then you'll see, well, a bunch of homework that I already assigned them, as well as my local teacher. And I'm going to be posting a new task. So let's pretend, let's say I've just finished week 5. So I'm going to be assigning week 5 homework. So I'm going to click on this button right here on the bottom that says post task. So we're going to hit on that one. And once you're there, you're going to see this option called task bank right there in the middle. Upper middle part says task bank. Then we're going to hit on authorized resources. Those are the resources given by our department here in head office. Then we're going to hit this one, the only option basically. Then this means all files. Then we're going to choose the one that says 2022 new program. In this case I had to scroll all the way down, but it really depends how you want to sort them. Okay, here we go, 2022 new program. Then we're going to choose reading service and homework. So we're going to choose service and homework, then reading homework, which is our class reading, then G1, because this is a G1 class. The homework then will be named by week. So like I said, we're going to give them week 5 homework. So there you go, there's the homework. The tasks are already predetermined for them. Here you can make your own changes as depending on your class, of course. But I think it's rather clear. Let me just make this few adjustments here. And yeah, so listen to the audio of a text and read the text aloud. They're gonna send hopefully either an audio or a video. Then something about a poster they make, things like that. Now, I generally suggest you give them at least a week to hand in the homework. So let's say your class was on, let's have a look at, let's say the class was on Saturday, July 2, okay? And then you can change the ending date as well. Don't click on this down arrow. This, I don't know why this is not clickable. Click on the square itself, right? So in the middle of the square, you can click here. And 1 week after will be July 9, okay? So that will be a reasonable time, I'll say, for them. You can choose 100 mark, and then this option right here, allow to submit late. The task can be submitted after deadline. Well, that's really up to you. I think if you're doing on your first weeks, I will say have that ticked because maybe they don't know how to use ClassIn very well yet, and maybe they'll forget, right? So as you move on, maybe you can remove it, okay? And that's it. So just make sure it is a week gap and make sure the task is there, okay? So you can just hit on confirm. Okay, now your students will be able to submit the homework. Okay, so it should appear like that on started and 0 students submitted because I just sent it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to send the handouts. So that's the second task you need to send them. So for G1, G0, for G1, each week has its own PowerPoint, has its own handouts. For G2 and G0, the PowerPoints are every 2 weeks, right? So you don't need to send the handouts every week if you're doing G0 and G2. Only if you're doing G1 and right. So if you're doing G1, you may want to send them the handouts every week. To send the handouts is very easy as well. Post task, task bank, authorized resources, 2022 new program. Now we're going to choose handouts, G1, or in any case at whatever you're teaching, handouts. And then if I just finish week 5, I can just click on week 6. Okay, so there you go. Those are the handouts. You can even see them as well. You can open them and take a look at what's happening in the future. Okay, so week 6 is about planting seeds and so on. Okay, so and then you give them 1 week, like I said. This is 1 week, 7 days, and there you go. So now they can print it out. Okay, now they can print this out and have them ready with them in your class. Okay, so that's how you send them the handouts. Okay, now I'm going to show you another idea. Okay, so this, what I'm doing right here in this task that you can see, I'm putting the task, the homework, together with the handouts. Okay, this is a suggestion that I give you, because sometimes the parents may be overwhelmed with the amount of tasks we send them in ClassIn, and maybe you want to send them both in one because you have the handouts and the actual homework. So let me show you how to do this one, both in one. Okay, it's rather simple. So we're gonna go back here, and I'm gonna send them the homework of week 5 and the handouts. Okay, so how do we do that? So click on Task Bank, and we're gonna find the homework for week 5. So homework G1 week 5. So as you can see, there's only text, right? Only text and no attached files, right? So we're just gonna copy this, Control C. So hit on Control C on your keyboard, or just copy here, and then we're gonna hit on Task Bank again. Hit on Task Bank again. Then we're gonna look for the handouts this time. So look for the handouts of week 6. Okay, so there we go. Handouts, G1 handouts week 6. Then it's gonna ask me this: are you sure you want to load this template? This will be deleted. Okay, confirm. Now here, you're just gonna paste it. Okay, so that is the task of week 6, of week 5. So now make sure the title is right. So week 5 homework plus handouts of week 6. Okay, so I think this could also work well for your class, both in one. Okay, like I said, if you're teaching G2, GK, G0, you don't have to do this every week, because the PowerPoints are for every 2 weeks. All right, so the handouts only need to be sent every 2 weeks. But if you're teaching G1, something like this needs to look like every week. So make sure the time is correct, 1 week, like I said. Then you hit on confirm. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you post both tasks in one. Okay, let me just delete that because this is just an exercise. Okay, not a real thing. So now let's check the homework. Okay, so let's check it. I left some homework pending just for the purpose of this video. So here we go. This is how you check homework. So you find your regular class, let's say this one, G1 for example, and I'm gonna hit on task, and then I'm gonna find this one. Oh, here we go. This is the task I want to check. Okay, so you're gonna hit on review, and then you can see what they sent. Okay, you can make this bigger if you want. Now I'm going to check the homework of Sandy. Okay, I took a look at this earlier, and let's have a look. So you hit on the picture, and then you'll see this. Then you can just hit on the check marks right here, and you can give it a chase, pseudonym of hunt, yes. The cheetah is hunting for food. Okay, pop. Vanish or disappear. I think that's fine. The rabbit's a rabbit's head pops up from the grass. I'll say pops up, right? Rabbit's head. So this one can be corrected. So let's hit on the text here, and then I'm gonna choose the smallest one and red color, and then I'm gonna correct her sentence. There you go. Okay. And pick up. Put down, I think this is a U, so let's put down. Okay, he picked up trash, so she put it in past tense already, and throw it, so this is past tense, so this should be past tense as well, into the garbage can. So threw it. Okay, but it's still a nice try. Okay, he picked up the trash. Should we give that or not? I think that's fine. So next one, page 2. Let's have a look. Click on page 2, and under yes, we have on lamp. The cat is on her desk. Bats eat bugs. Who can help Don? Month. We have a lamp. No lamp. Oh, I don't know why she just mixed up the letters. That's strange. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And then here, write down your own sentence. Who we see the book is under the desk. That's fine. Okay. Third page. Then this is just make a like a short paragraph, right? Draft model and just what is the topic? There you go. Kinds of fish in the ocean. There are many kinds of fish. They are big or small, fat or thin. Okay. Some fish can shining should be shine. I mean, I know what you're gonna say. Luminous, yes, but I think that's very close. Okay, that's fine. Some fish have long whiskers. Some fish have a long body. Or just say, we can just correct the whole sentence. Some fish have long bodies. Okay, there we go. All right, maybe we can give it a trophy here. Why not? Then done. Okay. So then they also send this video, which can be a recording. So this is just a recording of them reading the text, right? So they just read it.
The best spot. This is our forest.
You can go over it, right? And I already saw the video, so I don't need to show you that. I want to write the comments as to concerning these mistakes she made. So I mean, you can just begin with something good. Great work, Sandy. Please check I made on the pictures above. And what will be her main mistake? Maybe you can remind her of that on this comment, like she this sentence or the paragraph. So just don't forget to use have. That mistake she made twice, so I'm gonna point that out. Okay, have, because fish is uncountable. Okay, so you need to use have, right? When using uncountable, we should use have. Fish have long bodies. Alright then, I think that looks great. And on her reading, she only mispronounced the word skunk. On the reading, it was great. Fluent and clear pronunciation. Just double check your pronunciation of skunk. And then I want to add her an audio. So how do you say skunk the right way? So you can add here a short audio. You can just hit on this button and select the microphone. So these are the microphones I have. So I want to choose this one. Hopefully it works because I'm using this microphone for this video. Let's have a look. Skunk. There's a skunk in the park. And then you can stop it like that. There's a skunk in the park. It will repeat it for you. I don't know why. And then you can just hit and save. Then it will appear right there. Okay. So that's one way to add audios, right? It's very, very simple, right? And she can see this, right? So once you're done with that, you can hit finish or review next. Review next will just take me to the next student. So here, 14 correct, and she got like a few wrong. So what should we give her? What do you think? I'm gonna give her a 90, 95. What do you think? I mean, she got most of her sentences correct. So let's go for 95. All right. Review next. So now I can see Charlotte's and so on. Okay. So that's how you check homework for a normal one, G1. Now I'm gonna show you how to check for G2. Okay. G2 is a little bit different. Okay. So we're gonna go to G2 and hit on task. As you can see, this is not the right G2. I'm sorry. Here, this one, task, and then this is the one I want to check. So review. So 4 already submitted. For G2, it's a bit different because the homework has a bunch of multiple choice things, and there's this kind of text that you got to read. So it's not as obvious to check as G1, G0, or the younger levels. So we provided an answer key. Okay, so you can check it. So you can first download the answer key. You can go to your drive. So it will appear like this: authorized. Go there, here, reading and handouts, G2, and then you'll find the answer key right there. So I'm gonna check 10 and 11. So you can just download this file right here. You can just hit on this button right here. Okay, download, and it will download in my ClassIn files. I mean, it could be any folder you want. I think you can change it. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna name it a bit different because I already downloaded. Hit on save. Then here, this one will open automatically. You can hit on this one and then open folder. Okay, so now I can have that answer key open with me. So it is 10, this one right here. So that is the answer key. Okay, I don't need to make that big. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna have it like this. So now let's go to the homework. Okay, so ClassIn G2. Here we go. Task. And then is this one, review. Let me use Yvonne as an example. A little bit bigger. Now hit on this one. And now we can check it using the answer key. Right, so the first one is D, correct. Then is A and C, okay. Then 3 is D, here we go, yes. 4 is C and E, 5 is B. 6 part B is C, then 6 is A, B, C and E, C. Alright, she got everything correct then. Okay, not bad. And then this one is, well, you gotta check that the same way as I show you G1. Okay, and this yeah, check any details or whatever you want to change here. My dad is my hero. He plays with me when he finishes his work. We play blocks, chesses, cards together. So just chesses like that. Okay. And my dad teaches me how to take care of pets. Blah, 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 blah. My dad is a designer. He designs water lines underground for his job. So that sentence is kind of strange, right? So let's rewrite that. My dad designs underground water lines. That's a really niche job, I'll say. What do you think? Okay, so let's put that one right there. Okay, he earns money for our family. Is that okay? I think that's fine. I like the detail on the chair, like the stars. That's so nice. So you can hit on done, and then you can add the comments and so on. Like I already showed you that for G1, so it's the same thing, right? And then you give it a score. Okay, so then you hit on review next, and so on. I'm not gonna do this now because I want to give it a deeper thought of that. Okay, that's it. That's how you check the homework for G2 with the answer key. Okay, hopefully this video is useful, and let me know in privately, the private chat, or in these comments below if you have any questions. All right, thank you very much. Bye bye.